Is it going? Facebook family, here we are with our second semifinal. This is Facebook Live, and this is the semifinal in the men's minus 54 kilograms division between Melvi Alvarez in the blue and Juan Carlos Norzagaray in the red. Juan Carlos in the world class athlete program, so that's an Army program where they are athletes for actually the Army. So it's an impressive program. On the other side, Melvi Alvarez just selected to be a resident athlete, so an exciting time for Melvi Alvarez, coached over there by his mom. So this should be a good match. Both these guys have been around for a long time. Melvi in the junior ranks, and Juan Carlos has had tons of success even at the junior and senior ranks. Good punch there. Good punch by Alvarez, but Norzagaray scores inside while Alvarez is punching and then falls down, so we have a 2-2 tie. You can hear the coaches coaching, which is interesting. And Melvi's mother speaking Spanish to him. Interesting enough, I know Juan Carlos pretty well, and he knows Spanish, so he's going to understand exactly what she's saying. Left hand punch does score. Right hand doesn't score, but left hand does. And Alvarez is doing a good job of keeping the pressure on Juan Carlos. So you can hear right now as they're fixing, you can hear the coaches just literally calling out instructions to their athletes. So using this technical timeout to their advantage. So we'll do a quick test just to make sure everything's worked properly. I love that. All good. The red one's fixed. We're back to action. 113 left here in round number one of the semifinals. This is the men's 54 kilogram division or the Finweight division. And there's a score, first body score for Melvi. Oh, and another close one. Go big off the line. Beautiful by both guys. So that's a big shot there. Big punch by Alvarez. Doesn't quite score, but showing some explosiveness there with that right hand punch. So one of the fastest athletes we've seen here today for sure. Ooh, holds his leg up, cancels, and then has the strength and power to drive through and score to the body. So Melvi Alvarez moving his lead to 4 points now, 8-4 over Juan Carlos Norzagaray. Both guys punched this time. Neither scored. Probably fair, as neither one of them could contact it cleanly because they were both doing the same exact thing. Continuing on, here we go. Back to action. A lot of crowd here now, so they've really started filling in and kind of getting closer to where I'm calling it from the booth. So you might hear a lot of crowd action behind. Great first round of action here between these two in the semifinals. Melvi Alvarez, 8. Juan Carlos Norzagaray, 4. Great action there. Again, both athletes here know each other pretty well. They've both been in this pipeline now for many, many years. But Melvin Alvarez coming off of a really stellar junior career over the last 3+ years. So just having just a stellar junior career. On the other side, Juan Carlos, I've watched him win the national championships. I know he's had tons of success at the nationals, at the junior level and at the senior level here in this Fenway division. So he's been around and really knows how to win. And that's something that I think should help him through these really tight matches here at the National Center of Excellence. Again, a tight venue with a big crowd puts a lot of added pressure on these athletes. Good. Round number two. Alvarez blue holding on to a 4-point advantage over red. Nor's a great. Good leg control here by Alvarez. He picks his leg up, holds it, moves it, and then snaps it in there. Showing great versatility and very good core strength to be able to hold that leg in that position for that long a time. Good. Snaps it in there again. And a big punch there. Drops into the punch, but it was a front hand, so the referees aren't really interested in the front hand punch at that point. And another punch. This time gets enough on it, drops into it, shows it well enough that he gets that punch. He's up 9-4 now, so that's a big punch. This time a jumping punch, he doesn't score, but he forces Juan Carlos down, and now he's down 10-4. So a good round here for Melvin Alvarez as he's finding ways to score other than the body roundhouse kick. Big snap there. No point there. Great coverage by Juan Carlos. Keeps his arm really tight to his chest protector. Not easy to do while you're still trying to score. And he shows why he's an elite athlete with this cover. There's a nice outside inside crescent kick. Not high enough. Covered easily by Juan Carlos. But there's a snapping defensive cut and an offense. So he's gone back to back. Right leg side kicks to the body. Follows with a punch. And it's starting to get a little bit out of hand here as Melvin Alvarez is starting to get the momentum on his side and feeling it as well. Great round for Melvin Alvarez as he shuts out Norzagray in round number two and adds plenty to his score as he takes it up to 15-4. And again, interesting enough that his mom's coaching him here, but might be her last chance to do that as he's now moving into the resident program where he'll be coached by the resident coaches of Gareth Brown and possibly Paul Green. So good opportunity for Melvin Alvarez to come out here and show his thing as he's going to be living here. And in his case, might be living his dream of competing full time for this resident program in Team USA if he can make that team. So if you're just joining us, this is the men's semifinals. This is the minus 54 kilogram division. Melvin Alvarez in the blue, Juan Carlos Norzagaray in the red. Alvarez enjoying an 11-point lead here with one round to go. Never safe in this sport as you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-point kicks and punches that you can use to advance. Big defensive cut. Doesn't score, but knocks the play Juan Carlos Norzagaray down. There comes the left-hand punch, doesn't score. Great defensive double kick by Norzagaray. Slid right out through it. Didn't score. Unfortunate because it looks so clean and so nice. But look at that cover by Alvarez. Just hands are in there. Nothing getting through that chest protector. He's not going to give up free, cheap, easy ones. He's going to make you work for every single thing. Another nice double kick, but in the process, he's kind of fallen out of it a little bit. Hard to keep your balance, and so he falls down. And Alvarez up to 17-4 here. So just over a minute left in round number 3 of this semifinal. Good. Sneaky accident. Almost scores. Not quite long enough. Both guys punch. Both guys get a light, but actually Alvarez gets the point. So his was a bit quicker. Big spin there. Wow. Super fast. Left leg spin. Almost scored. There's a deduction. So that's the first score in 2 rounds for Norsgray. So he's going to have to use that as a momentum point and move forward here and score some points. Covered. Great. I like the right leg underneath. I just been so impressed with Melvi Alvarez's ability to cover those. 14 seconds left. Little double, almost skip up type double. Doesn't score, but there's a great little inside kick there by Norsgray. But she's going to say he held his leg to do it. That's really big time refereeing by Miss Elva Adams. She just really knows. That is the end of it. But it's all Melvi Alvarez with a 19-5 win over Juan Carlos Norsgray. So congratulations to Melvi Alvarez as he'll move on to the finals, where we're going to have an absolute spectacular final between James Howell and Melvi Alvarez. So don't go anywhere. We have finals coming up. -54, -58. Right back at the National Center of Excellence here in Colorado Springs.